When we speak or think of the exhalation, we tend to emphasize how the exhale is something that can help us get rid of things. There's a sentence that Mary used often that actually emphasizes this. Exhale all dirt, dust, and greasy grime, she said. But in saying so, she deliberately used words that begin with a D and a G, the fourth and the seventh letter of the alphabet. And within the context of Jinshin Jitsu, this was saying, and she made it explicit in her classes, to exhale from 4 at the base of the skull to 7 at the big toe. So exhale from the window between formless energy and matter to 7, which takes us to the end of each step, to the end of each breath, to the end of each thing, each act. So exhale all the way is a simple translation of this DDGG business. Exhaling all the way points us in the direction of what exhalation is beside the garbage disposal aspect of it. Exhalation is truly everything that's coming down. Before things go down on beyond me, they have to come down into me. The exhalation, if you feel into your exhalation now, actually begins well above the head and speaks of all the energy that descends into me and forms me. It is, as it were, everything that's handed down to me, everything that's been handed down to me. It is the energy of generation, the energy that generates me, and the energy of generations, that which comes through generation after generation after generation that has preceded me. My immediate parents, my ancestors, but also the field within which each of those lived. Or this morning's breakfast. All past experience is past, and it's shaped the now. It's not despite my past that I've become who I am. It's not thanks to my past that I've become who I am. It is with the contribution of my past that I've become exactly who and what I am today. Understanding that helps me receive it in peace, see how everything that's gone before this moment has contributed to something maturing, ripening in this moment, taking shape in my body, mind, and spirit until it's mature enough to then be released into the world and have a life of its own. Sometimes things that I ingest are digested and solidified until it's time to eliminate them. Sometimes things that I've conceived take on shape and form and size and then are birthed into the world. Sometimes ideas I have conceived of mature in the same way until they're projects ready to be shared with the world, there to take on a life of their own. And as we follow the exhalation, which is always the densifying and releasing process, we can learn to give up all kinds of judgment, distinguishing between the stuff you kind of had handed down to you, whether you wanted or not, and you somehow had to digest it and hopefully to be gone soon, versus, oh, the noble things that you so gladly receive and that you mature to amazing and noble things that you then give as your most gracious gift to the world. This separation is not necessary, and it actually doesn't make sense once we truly understand that life is simpler than that. Things come our way. We process them, we digest them, we make something of them. That something becomes solid, and when it becomes all too solid, we want to let it go. Our system wants to let go of it. Oh, that this all too solid flesh would melt, Hamlet exclaims. He doesn't want to accept what life has handed him. It feels all too solid. Oh, that this all too solid flesh would melt. And it doesn't. The more we accept that what comes down shapes us, the more we accept that it is one movement that is in the order of things, the more we are poised for the understanding of a universal law I will refer to in the next video, titled Inhaling, that you have all heard before, and that I'll explain then. I'm Matthias Roth. Please leave your comments under this video. Please do share it with friends and other people who might be interested. And I will see you very soon on this channel with the next video on inhaling.